Living in Buenos Aires, I occasionally find myself posed with the deceptively simple question, River or Boca? How I choose to answer could have consequences, and good judgment needs to be taken. However, I've come up with a simple solution. Wait until the end of the video to hear my reply. Sunday was a bit of a festival of sport around the world. In London there was the men's final at Wimbledon, Berlin hosted the UEFA Euros in which England got beat, again, and in Miami there was the final of the Copa de Americas between Colombia and Argentina. In case you weren't paying attention, the already world champions Argentina lifted that cup too, again. I'm not a huge football fan and really can't be bothered with weekly games, but I'll watch when top-level matches come around like these international finals. However, here in Argentina, the sport is something of an obsession. During an important match like last weekend, the streets empty and the city falls silent. It's a great moment to walk my dogs. When a goal is scored, fans run out onto their balconies and huge cheers can be heard across the city. Living here during Argentina's victory in the 2022 Qatar World Cup was a surreal experience. The team's nail-biting progress to the final had the feeling of some kind of mythical odyssey, culminating in victory and what is widely recognized as the most exciting World Cup final in the history of the competition. The avenue around the obelisk in the centre of Buenos Aires was a sea of blue and white shirts, millions, literally millions of fans filling the streets. Football support cuts across social boundaries, and victory in an international championship is something for everyone to celebrate, especially in the dire situation the country currently finds itself in. It's a moment of joy and distraction for all. International football matches might bring the nation together, but not so the weekly tournaments. Support for a local team is passionate and even potentially dangerous. There are many clubs around the country and even within Buenos Aires itself, but the two giants that dominate the domestic game are River Plate and Boca Juniors. The supporters of each team tend to be determined by a combination of geography and social class. River Plate Stadium, El Monumental, is in the more affluent northern part of Buenos Aires, and the fans tend to be more middle class. Meanwhile, La Bombonera, home to Boca Juniors, is located in the working-class south side of the city, and Boca fans generally come from more humble backgrounds, but have a much stronger dedication to their team. Boca is also the more internationally well-known of the two, having produced such international greats as El Diez, Diego Maradona. When the two teams meet, those tribal rivalries can spill over into violence. River-Boca derbies are not for the faint-hearted. Teams in Argentina often have associated violent criminal gangs known as barra bravas, similar to British hooligans, and fights and even fatalities at games are not unheard of. These gangs are very well organised and run other criminal activities such as drug trafficking. Some even have political affiliations. I live about 20 blocks from River Stadium, so it's not uncommon to see fans in red and white shirts around the streets on match days. There's a pizzeria a couple of blocks from my apartment where I occasionally get a takeaway. The owner has a big tattoo on his shoulder of the River Plate coat of arms, and on match days he offers 15% discount to anyone with a club membership card. The popularity of football in Argentina filters through into all parts of society, including politics. In his younger years, back in 1989, Javier Milei played as goalkeeper for Chacarita Juniors, a second division football team in the Argentine league. But Boca Juniors and River Plate dominate Argentine football, and which team one claims to support is a serious and important question. The wrong answer has been known to break up friendships, family, and even marriages. The president says he's a fan of Boca Juniors, although the supporters aren't much fans of him, and he was booed on a visit to the stadium earlier in the year. Pope Francis takes a less confrontational approach, avoiding the whole Boca-River conundrum by giving his blessing to San Lorenzo, although whether divine providence from His Holiness helps San Lorenzo's chances remains much of a mystery. And my answer to the question, River or Boca? I play it safe. Manchester City. Thanks for watching. If you like this latest video, please give it a like. And if you're not already subscribed but want to see more content like this, just click on the button. If you want to support the channel, you can buy me a coffee in the link below. And until next time, que tengas un buen día.